inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Murex Petroleum Corporation, T&T Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Flag Family Media.
And here we are again on GameDay Media. My name's Randy Peterson, and we're at Pirate Court in Tioga tonight as we have a Region 4 matchup between the Surrey Mustangs and the Tioga Lady Pirates, and what should be a nice matchup tonight. First game for both teams tonight. The Surrey Mustangs are coached up by fifth-year head coach Ron Aberle, and the Lady Pirates are coached up by Deb DeMoe in her fourth year at the helm for the Lady Pirates. Looking for a great matchup tonight. Crowd starting to filter in, and having a good crowd here tonight, and privileged to have on the headset the Tioga High School principal, Brody Odegaard, former girls basketball coach here for the Lady Pirates a few years ago. How many years ago was that, Brody?
It's been since 2013, I believe.
Yeah, so you had some pretty good teams back at that time, and you've been able to watch your kids grow up a little bit. You got a son that's a senior now and playing some varsity basketball, was an all-conference, all-region player in football this year, and it's a fun time of your life, isn't it?
It is, and I'm glad I was able to step away from coaching, but something about girls basketball season starting, you still miss it. So.
Yeah, the Pirates are going to wear their white uniforms tonight, home uniforms, and, of course, the blue uniforms for the Surrey Mustangs. And like I said before, both teams are starting with their opening game here this evening, and as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, live from the NCC Sports Desk. We'll come back after this timeout, as we'll have our Continental Resources coaches' comments. First up, it'll be Ron Aberle of the Surrey Mustangs after this quick timeout.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
As we come back into GameDay Media at our NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Ron Aberle with the Surrey Mustangs to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening with the Tioga Lady Pirates from Tioga. And first of all, Coach, welcome to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments.
Hey, it's great to be here today. Appreciate it.
The preseason workouts are completed, and the time is now to see how those preseason workouts will pay off. What has been your impression of the preseason workouts, Coach, on your Surrey Mustang team?
Well, we've had some really good days of practice. You're always kind of a little bit nervous to see how they're going to come out of the gate the first game of the year. And you always think, I wish I could have a couple more days, but it gets to the point where, hey, you just got to play a game and find out where you're at.
With only 2 seniors on your roster this season, you'll be a younger team similar to Tioga. It seems like there is a lot of off-season work that is done by a number of teams trying to get better individually as a team. Did the Mustangs participate in any of those off-season camps this past summer? And if so, where did you attend those camps, Coach?
We run a summer camp right at the school that they go to every week, and then we went to some team camps at Miami State University. We were at our Redeemers and one other one that was in Minot that we participated in this summer. And so they are busy in the gyms over the summer. We also participated in the Minot YMCA Summer League, so they did play a lot of basketball this summer.
So talking about your young team this year, what do you think will be a strength on your team this year? And likewise, what will the Mustangs need to improve on throughout the season, Coach?
Our depth is going to be a high point for us this year. We've got good team speed, and so we're going to play an up-tempo game and do some pressing, and we have some pretty decent size, and so we're going to be kind of a well-balanced team. And we do have some new kids that came to our school this year that are making an impact on our program, and we have a great freshman class that's going to be pushing for some starting spots. And for those kids, they've played a lot of basketball, but it's just to get used to the varsity level and getting stronger and making an impact with the varsity kids. So.
And now on to the game at hand tonight. You're taking on the Tioga Lady Pirates, and like you, it's their first game of the 2023-24 campaign. You don't really know what you have until you start playing games. And what will your game plan be tonight as you take on the Lady Pirates, as they have a similar type of team as you got? They got a lot of depth, a lot of height, and they're pretty young.
Yeah, we're kind of excited coming to Tioga. We have not been to Tioga to play girls basketball that I can remember, so it's going to be exciting to come there and play. And we know that Tioga is a very good team and very similar to us. They got some height, and they did well last year into the regional tournament. And so I think for for us, this game will really show us where we're at and what we need to work on.
You've been listening to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments with Surrey Mustangs head coach Ron Aberle. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll continue on with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk as we talk with Tioga Lady Pirates head coach Deb DeMoe after a few words from some of our great GameDay Media sponsors.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. At Surrey Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit surrisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Again from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with the Tioga Lady Pirates head coach Deb DeMoe to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening with the Surrey Mustangs. First of all, Coach DeMoe, thanks for making yourself available for our Continental Resources Coach's Comments.
Thanks for having me, Randy, and for all GameDay Media does for fans. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. The preseason workouts are completed, and the Pirates will take the floor tonight for the first time this season against the Surrey Mustangs. It's always nice to get a season started at your home court, Coach.
Yeah, it really is. It kind of, you can just set a gauge a little bit on where we're at, what we need to do to be better, and what's working, what's not working. In our preseason, we've focused a lot on conditioning early on, as most teams do, coming off one season of volleyball and moving right into the basketball season. But that's been our main focus. And then kind of this last week, just doing some breakdown and, half court offensive sets, defensive things, and just, seeing where we're going to be at tonight. We're excited to get a game in and game under our belt, and we like to run. We're a fast-paced team, so we know conditioning was really important. So it's been fun so far. We just, we're ready for a game, and like I said, we've been working on a lot of different things. We have everybody back from last year, other than a couple girls who played JV that decided not to play. We got a good crew. We're just excited for our game tonight, and Surrey's a great team. We met up with them in our summer league during the summer, and they're good. So we've got our work cut out for us right away tonight.
Boy, it seems like you're going to have a lot on the bench, a fairly deep bench this year, Coach, with all the returning players off of that Region 8 runner-ups team that you had last year. It's going to be fun to see how you can inject and use players in different situations, and I think it's going to be a real exciting team for your Tioga Lady Pirates this year, Coach.
Yeah, and thanks for that, Randy. You're exactly right. Our bench is deep. I've reiterated over and over to the girls already that, that starting five, it may not stay consistent throughout, and that doesn't mean you lose a position. It's just we're going to try to match up accordingly to our opponent. We have a lot of height this year, a lot of height. I mean, we have four standing just short of 6 foot, and that's, coach's dream, obviously. We have our point guards and our forwards as well that do a phenomenal job, but they're almost looking me eye to eye, and I'm 6'1", so I told them that's your goal, to catch me. But yeah, we do have a deep bench, and I told them there's no reason that when you're out on that floor, you don't push yourself through everything you have. When you're winded, we've got people that can come in, and we're really not going to miss a beat. We can go very deep on our bench, and you're exactly right. The different combinations we've been trying, putting in the practice preseason, everybody's kind of clicking on all cylinders right now, no matter who shuffles in for who, and that's been good to see as a coach early on. I did tell them, want to come out and do too much, but just to let the game come to you and not try to overdo right away. It's exciting at the home game, the fans there. we're just super excited to get things going.
And now on to the game at hand tonight. You're taking on the Surrey Mustangs in a Region 4 matchup tonight. What do you feel will be a key factor tonight to secure a victory and put a W in the win column in your first game of the season, Coach?
I think defense mainly, with that new rule in effect with the fouls, and we're trying not to overthink that, where there's no really, no longer 1-and-1s anymore. It's after that, a fifth foul and beyond, you go to the line and it's a 2-shot foul. So some different changes like that. And we have some girls being tall that like to, especially in volleyball too, they were great at blocking the volleyball, but here we're going to have to really move our feet and not get into the habit of maybe relying on trying to block a shot. So really defense, I think, is going to be the key to this game tonight. Offense will flow. We're a transition team. We're going to push that ball up the floor as best we can. If they take us out of our game, then we rethink some things. But really, I think defense is going to be a key strategy. They have some great players all around. Like I said, we met up with them. They've got some good guards. They've got some good forwards posts. So really, I think it's going to be a great matchup, and it's going to be who comes out maybe, and probably defense and less turnovers. Who's going to have, the less turnovers in the game, and I think that's going to be the key factor.
You've been listening to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments with the Tioga Lady Pirates head coach, Deb DeMoe. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll continue with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk, after a few words from some of our great GameDay Media sponsors.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook. At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
And as we come back to the NCC Sports Desk here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, both teams are getting their final warm-ups in. We're about 2.5 minutes away from our opening tip here this evening as we start things out here from Pirate Court in Tioga, North Dakota. Again, my name's Randy Peterson here on GameDay Media. Glad you've joined us. Just about 100 viewers looking and watching so far tonight. And make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, like what you're hearing. We'd appreciate that. And YouTube land, it helps us with our clients and everything like that. So we would appreciate a thumbs up throughout the broadcast if you can give us and do us a favor of doing that. Alongside of me tonight, providing color commentary, Brody Odegaard, the Tioga High School principal for the Tioga School District. And Brody, as a former coach, what are you kind of expecting out of the Tioga Pirates tonight?
A little bit of nerves, a little bit of rust, probably a low-scoring maybe start to the first quarter, and then I think they'll settle in and hopefully learn how to play together as a team.
You know, I played basketball, you played basketball, and always have a little knot in your stomach, I suppose, when the first game was about to get ready to go on the season. You got playing in front of your fans. You're not playing against your teammates anymore, and it's always nice to put the uniform on and play against somebody than your own team.
It is, and I think these girls are fortunate. I'm thinking they probably have some pretty competitive practices, and sometimes those first games you get more used to the officials out on the court than you do anybody, and hopefully that isn't the case tonight.
Yeah, and as we get closer to our national anthem tonight, we're going to be blessed with having one of our teachers here in Tioga. Caitlin Chavy is going to sing our national anthem tonight as we honor the United States of America. So we'll keep it right here as Caitlin is coming forth and help promote and honor the United States of America. Other scores around the area that are going on right now. Actually, there's a final from Minot Auditorium as the Velva Aggies took down the Stanley Blue Jays 42-29. And the Mayport CG defeated the Kenmare Bullbells Honkers 49-26. And so with that, we're going to send it back to our cameraman as we honor the United States of America with Caitlin Chavy singing and honoring America with the national anthem tonight.
Lucy, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above mercy in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner that waved o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Nice job, Caitlin Chavy, honoring the United States of America tonight with singing of our national anthem here from Pirate Court in Tioga, North Dakota. It's time now for our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineups. A great premier sponsor up in Crosby, North Dakota. Amber Haugland and her team up there at Haugland Insurance Services, the sponsor of our starting lineups. Head coach Ron Aberle is going to put number 4 on the field, on the court. She's a 5'5" senior, Caitlin Ritter. Where's number 4? Number 5 is Lainey Will. She's a 5'4" sophomore, wearing number 5 tonight. And number 10 is a guard, Morgan Anderson, stands 5'7". She is a junior. At the post tonight, Micaiah Girding is a 5'8" junior wearing number 23. And rounding out the starting lineups tonight for the Surrey Mustangs, at guard, it'll be Melissa Dugan, a 5'5" senior wearing number 34. So again, Ritter, Will, Anderson, Girding, and Dugan taking the floor for fifth-year head coach Ron Aberle. He is assisted by, we'll get that name, Amanda Johnson. And for the home team on the scoreboard, the Tioga Lady Pirates are coached up by Deb DeMoe in her 4th year as the Tioga head coach. McKenna Landsberg, a junior, standing 5'5", wears number 3, gets the nod tonight at guard. At forward, at another guard, it'll be Ava Wallin wearing number 14 tonight. Wallin is a 5'6" sophomore. Another sophomore, the point guard for the Tioga Pirates, Cheryl Hayes, wears number 15. Thea Johnson, another sophomore. A lot of underclassmen starting for the Pirates tonight. Gets a nod at forward tonight. She's a 5'11" sophomore, and rounding out the starting lineups for the Pirates, a senior. Number 31, it is Cheyenne Hayes, a 5'10" senior, wearing number 31 tonight. Our officials tonight out of the Williston Basin Officials Association, Matt Cavernum, Jordan Nissen, and Monty Lund. Lund in his 15th year as a high school official here in Northwest North Dakota. And as the Mustangs come out with their blue uniforms with white trim, the Pirates wearing their home uniforms tonight, white uniforms with blue and gold trim. It'll be Thea Johnson jumping center for the Pirates, number 23 for the Mustangs. It'll be Micaiah Girding jumping center. There is the whistle, and we're ready to go, and the opening tip is controlled by the Surrey Mustangs. As we come into the front court, it is number 10 giving the ball up to number 34. That is Melissa Dugan. Now over on the right side, Elaney Will. Will drives to the paint, has the ball go off of her foot, recaptures it. Now comes in with Melissa Dugan with the dribble. Looking inside, they find number 23, Micaiah Girding. Girding puts a shot up. That's no good. And the first opportunity for the Pirates, they got a break. Here is Thea Johnson going off the board too hard. And we're still scoreless. Micaiah Girding goes coast to coast, blocked from behind by Cheryl Hayes. Great defensive effort by the 5'11" sophomore for the Tioga Pirates. And then with 7:22 to go, both teams looking for their first point this evening. Ball out on top to number 5, Laney Will, goes left side to number 34. That is Melissa Dugan. Dugan shot off the board, no good. The offensive rebound. Now over to number 4, and that is Caitlin Ritter with the first 2 points of the game tonight. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Good defense on the pressure in the backcourt by the Mustangs, and Brody, a chance for the Pirates to get on the board here as they get double teamed there.
Well, early season pressure is usually a big difference in girls basketball. I'm not surprised a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pirates are able to score a basket if they jump full court as well. Man-to-man defense straight up, both teams, as long as we're not on a dead ball out of bounds.
Here's Cheryl Hayes getting a wide open look to the basket, missed the bunny. That one hurts when you can't put those down.
Yeah, there's a couple of them now for the Lady Pirates. That's hopefully those nerves, and they can work those out in the first quarter. There's a nice shot put up by
Laney Will.
Laney Will.
Off the glass with a Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. Now up front, here's a backdoor pass to Cheyenne Hayes, and Hayes misses the shot from the left side. Now here's a turnover for the Mustangs, intercepted there by the Pirates. Ava Wallin goes with it, and here's another chance for Cheryl Hayes, and Hayes gets the first 2 points of the 2023 season for the Tioga Pirates. It's a 5-2 game. The Mustangs out on top by 3.
It's nice to see there that last possession by the Pirates. There's 3-4 passes made, ball above the head, ball never hit the floor. Just got to hit the bottom of the net when it finishes.
There's a missed shot by the Mustangs. A shot put up by Morgan Anderson, and Anderson puts it down for 2. So 3 players in the scorebook, and now here's a turnover for the Pirates, and it's going to cost them 2 points as number 23, Micaiah Girding, has another point off the turnover. Time now. There's a timeout on the floor, sponsored by St. Luke's Medical Center. We'll come back after this quick word from our sponsors.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back to GameDay Media, you're watching the Pirates and the Surrey Mustangs As pressure put on the backcourt, here is Landsberg. Finds Thea Johnson, now kicks it back out from the left side. It's Cheryl Hayes missing a good look there. So the Pirates struggling a little bit here early in the first quarter. There's a reverse layup. Great shot by Lainey Will. Wow.
She spent some time on a basketball court to know where she was at for that one.
You don't see that very often. Now we're going to have a foul call. It's going to go against number 5 with the push, and that is Lainey Will picking up the first foul of the game, and that's against the Mustangs as Peyton Ron, the senior for Tioga, wears number 5, checks in for the Lady Pirates and head coach Deb DeMoe. Peyton Ron has the basketball. Nice feed over to Ava Wallin. Missed another bunny. That's 2 of them so far.
The half step low on the block there. If she catches that just a split second sooner, where she's still got an angle to the backboard, that's a nice play.
Yeah. Inside, here's another shot by number 23, Micaiah Girding. That one's missed. A big feed up front to Thea Johnson. Johnson goes off the glass, count the basket, and the harm. Thea Johnson gets her first 2 points of the contest in the season. And we're going to the Souris Valley Dental Group's free throw line with Thea Johnson for the and one.
Did a nice job squaring her shoulders to the backboard on that shot compared to the one she had earlier in the game.
Missed the free throw. So the Pirates stuck at 4 points. It's 11-4 right now on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's Lainey Will pulling up for 3. That's a little bit too hard, and they're going to try to run it down, but it goes out of bounds, last touched by the Surrey Mustangs. 10 shot attempts from the field so far for the Mustangs compared to 8 for the Pirates here with about 4:40 left in the first quarter. Cheryl Hayes drives to the baseline, goes up, doesn't get the call, is blocked out of bounds, so the ball will stay with Tioga. Pretty good defense by the Mustangs.
Nice seal there from Cheyenne for her sister Cheryl, opening up the baseline for her. It's kind of a, it's not a moving screen. It's just you're setting yourself on the block.
Sienna Klimpel is checking into the game along with Ava Keller for head coach Ron Aberle for the Surrey Mustangs with 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Cheyenne Hayes gives it up to Cheryl. Cheryl, the sophomore, Cheyenne, the senior for the Lady Pirates. Cheyenne now kicks it down low to Peyton Ron, tries to go to the baseline, kicks it back out to Wallin. The southpaw puts it up for 3, no good. As Cheyenne Hayes goes up high for the rebound, deep 3 for Cheryl. And Cheryl finds the range from three-point land. That's a Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. 11-7 with 4:05 remaining. Here is Lainey Will putting it up from 3, missed everything. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs. 3:57 to go. Again, this pressure in the backcourt by the Mustangs. Let's see if the Pirates can handle it. And goes out of bounds. The Pirates fortunate to get it back.
Keller, the freshman for Surrey, is a nice player to have on the point of that press. There's a nice baseline jumper from Cheyenne Hayes.
Cheyenne with her first 2 points of the game, the Region 8 Volleyball Senior of the Year. Finding the range from about 10 feet out on the left side of the baseline there. Puts it in for 2. The Pirates got the lead down to 2. Here's a shot put up by number 32. That is Sienna Klimpel. Klimpel had her foot on the line, so it's a 2-pointer. Pirates down by 4, 13-9. Here's Cheryl Hayes, goes to the baseline, puts up the shot. It's no good. And it's going to be a foul called against the Mustangs as Jordan Nissen, one of our officials tonight, is going to... It's going to be a foul call against number 23, Micaiah Girding. Girding with her first personal foul. That's the 3rd team foul as Cheryl puts down the first of 2 free throws on the shooting foul.
Cambry Johnson checking into the game. Thea's taking a breather right now.
6-footer, freshman, and beginning this year, they have a different way of shooting fouls. If it's a shooting foul, you'll get 2 fouls, and there's going to be no free throws, no bonus, so to speak, until we hit 5. And then from that point out, for the rest of the quarter, it's going to be 2 shots every time they go to the free throw line. So A little bit changes. I think it'll speed up the game a little bit, Brody, don't you? Probably a little bit of different strategy when it comes to coaching as well.
I think that's going to be where the biggest adjustment is, what you do as a coach, because you're not going to be able to get in a situation where you're having to foul a bunch to get into the bonus late in the game.
Right. Mustangs are running. Here's a block by Cheryl Hayes. Deep three by number 34, and then Pirates don't block out. And the putback is good by number 12, I believe that's who got the point. And now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Pirates. Pirates are down by 5, 15-10, as Thea Johnson and Kennedy Keever will come back in for head coach Deb DeMoe. And Kennedy Keever, now we're going to...
You got a little confusion here on the court.
Have a discussion as to what's going to go on here as Jordan Nissen and Monty Lund are having a conversation.
Just had to reset the shot clock as
down
we
to 32.
retain possession.
Yep. All right, so 32 seconds on the shot clock, 2:40 on the game clock here in quarter number 1. Get the screen. Here's an offensive foul call against Cheryl Hayes. Hip checker. 15-10. And so the Pirates give up the basketball. Lainey Will comes into the front court for the Mustangs. Goes over to Ava Keller. Keller with the dribble. Goes inside to number 32. And there's a nice defensive effort and a great job by the Tioga Pirates freshman Cambry Johnson tying up the Mustangs as Mercedes Travis will check in again, this time for Ava Walleen. 2:20 to go as Deb DeMoe trying to find a combination to get some points on the board.
Well, that would be a good place to start watching the JV game. Mercedes was able to put quite a few on the board. Nice inbound play there for Surrey.
Micaiah Girding again with the 2 points. Here's the Pirates, and it's going to be another missed opportunity for the Pirates as Cambry Johnson missed the left-handed layup. Normally pretty good on those. Lainey Will stops from 3, rattles rim in and out, no good. Fought for the ball, and this time it'll be Tioga's possession on the jump ball. 1:56 to go here in the first quarter. From Pirate Court, my name is Randy Peterson alongside Brody Odegaard this evening here on Game Day Media. You're watching this coverage from Pirate Court in Tioga, and there's another turnover for the Pirates. Quick hands for the Mustangs. And now there's going to be another foul call against the Pirates, I believe, as Matt Vernon, one of our officials tonight, is going to whistle it up against Mercedes Travis. Her first personal fouls. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 1:47 to go. It's a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll come back after this quick word from one of our great sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
As we come back to our game here in Tioga, 1:47 remaining. And this sponsor segment is brought to you by Brevera Bank, located in Stanley, North Dakota. Heath Hetzel, the market president over there. They're a proud supporter of Stanley Blue Jay Athletics as well as the Stanley community, forging paths to achieve your financial goals at Brevera Bank.
There the Pirates
Here
did
is
a better
Mercedes.
job.
Yep, Mercedes Travis puts up the 3. Kennedy Keever fights for the rebound, and it's going to be last touch by Keever.
Pressure's been bothering the Lady Pirates, and they're just not being
have.
patient enough to get the ball in the middle of the court against that press in the 1-2-2. There's a nice hole in the middle of it, but then you make the exit pass out of it.
Yeah. 7-point lead for the Mustangs. There's good defense by Keever. Thought she had a tie-up. They didn't call it. Here's a shot, an air ball by the Mustangs. The ball goes out of bounds. And with 1:23 remaining in the first quarter, the Pirates have the ball again on a 1-2-2 zone press for the Mustangs as Mercedes Travis in all kinds of trouble right now as Keever comes up with it, then loses it. And there's going to be a quick point by Lainey Will.
Nice job
Another
by
turnover.
Will.
Thea gets a wide open look. This time didn't use the backboard, but got it to fall anyway. He's got to drive a coach nuts.
It'll drive a coach nuts, and it'll drive the gentleman in the top row on the other side of the bleachers nuts as well.
Here's a shot put up, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to go against number 13. It'll be a 3-shot foul against Cambry Johnson. Johnson's first personal foul, and it will send number 32, Sienna Klimpel, to the free throw line to shoot 3. With 50.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Klimpel's first effort is up and good. Those hurt.
The subs will have to wait to come in here until after the second of 3 free throws.
Yeah. I think Cambry wanted to get off the floor. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at GameDay Media ND. There's no cost to subscribe, and enable all the notifications if you would. And if you can hit that like button if you like what you're seeing and hearing, we'd appreciate it. As all 3 free throws are good for the junior, Sienna Klimpel. Here's Cheryl Hayes getting a wide open look from 3. That's in and out, no good. The Pirates fight for it. Back over to Cheryl Hayes, and Travis is going to try her luck at 3, and there's one. Sharpshooter.
She's had a nice night shooting the basketball.
Yeah. Those points are big when you can knock down the 3-pointer, get yourself a little bit closer. They're down by 7 right now. 22-15. Mustangs, I'm kind of impressed with them. They have a nice team here.
They move the ball very well.
You can tell they spent some time in the gym. There's a nice defensive play by Thea Johnson. Here is a shot put up by number 21. That is Mayalia Munoz. And at the buzzer, your score at the end of 1 quarter to play. It's the Tioga Pirates trailing the Surrey Mustangs by a Tioga Medical Center scoreboard of 22-15. We'll step aside, come back after this timeout. My name is Randy Peterson alongside Brody Odegaard.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
As we come back to the Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter, as the Pirates trailing the Surrey Mustangs on Pirate Court here tonight. Opening game for both teams in the 2023-2024 season. Again, my name is Randy Peterson alongside Brody Odegaard providing the commentary tonight. Thankful for Brody's willingness to do that for us here on Game Day Media. Here's a drive, and there's going to be a
foul on Thea Johnson, I believe.
Foul on Thea Johnson. She can't believe it. Thought she got the other player to travel, but they start over with the foul shots again on the second quarter. That's the first team foul called against the Pirate. Quick trigger by Lanny Will, comes away empty, and here's a long pass up to McKenna Landsberg, and Landsberg missed the left-handed layup, and the follow-up by Cheyenne Hayes is no good, but we're going to have a shooting foul called against the Mustangs.
I know Coach DeMoe is constantly worried about rebounding. That's been kind of her theme, and it's interesting to watch Cheyenne's volleyball season is carried over to the start of this basketball season. She's jumping real well, and that's making a world of difference.
Here's a shot put up by on the free throw by Cheyenne. She missed the first one. This is a new classification in the state of North Dakota as well, as we go to the 3-class system. as both free throws are missed. We're in Region 4. This is District 7 versus District 8 playing tonight, so these teams could possibly meet up again at some point down the road in a regional tournament. But with the new three-class system, that region tournament going to be played at the Well this year, as the Mustangs are guilty of the turnover, their third turnover of the evening, and with 7:15 to go here in the first half. Again, backcourt pressure put on by the Pirates. Pass up front to Ava Wallin. Wallin is going to throw it into the bleachers, another turnover.
Coach DeMoe suggesting to calm down a little bit, and I think if we do slow down, we see the court, we're shooting layup on the south end here.
It seems like a little bit a step ahead of themselves. Playing beyond them is a little bit right now, I think.
But it's impressive. Both teams actually played pretty well offensively in that first quarter, having 37 points at the end of the first quarter of their season.
Here's a shot from the free throw line. Micaiah Girding with the shot, and then we're going to have a foul in the backcourt about 75 feet away from the basket. Going to be called against Morgan Anderson for the Mustangs, her first personal foul. That's the second team foul of the second quarter, as Sienna Klimpel checking back in for head coach Ron Aberle and the Surrey Mustangs again. 7-point lead, nobody scored yet here in the second quarter. Pirates looking to change that as Landsberg comes into the front court, kicks it out to Cheryl Hayes. Hayes with a good look, and there's your three-pointer. Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 4 for the Mustangs, 18-22. Landsberg with pressure for the Pirates. It's the ball given over to Lanny Will. Mercedes Travis again moving her feet, doing a good job defensively. Now back out to number 4, Caitlin Ritter. Ritter with the dribble, goes down to the right wing, gives it up to number 34. That's Melissa Dugan. Dugan guarded by Thea Johnson. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Laney Will again. Guarded there by Travis. Puts up the three. That's no good as the rebound comes out. And McKenna Landsberg runs it down for the Pirates.
Good discipline there defensively for the Pirates. They weren't chasing so much that possession and just played position defense.
Here's McKenna Landsberg with the dribble at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Thea Johnson, and now McKenna throws it away. Turnover for the Pirates, and good defense, but unfortunately the Pirates couldn't come down with the rebound. Gives the Mustangs another chance. This time there's going to be a foul called against the Surrey Mustangs. A couple missed opportunities there for the Mustangs as a foul is called against number 10, excuse me. That is Morgan Anderson picking up her second foul. She'll come out of the game. Replacing her is number 23, Micaiah Girding. Pirates with a 4-point lead as Cheryl Hayes tried to football pass it to her sister Cheyenne, but fortunate. Goes off the hands of the Surrey Mustangs, and they'll get it at midcourt.
Now was a good time for that pass.
Yeah, Cheyenne goes cross court over to Mercedes Travis. Travis looked at the basket, now dribbles out of trouble. Goes to the top of the key, gets a screen, tries to go down low. Nice pass to Cheryl Hayes. Great assist by Mercedes.
Length helps.
Yeah.
Long arms.
That's 5'11" with long arms. 2-point lead. Here's another shot by Laney Will, the sophomore, putting the first 2 points on the board for the Mustangs here in the second quarter. Travis tries to go inside, and Travis has the ball intercepted, but then it goes off the legs of the Surrey Mustangs. So a chance with 5:02 to go in the half. Chance for the Pirates to tie it up, even take the lead if they can put down a bomb. Pirates not moving.
Will is a nice-looking ball player for Surrey. She's very aggressive on the offensive end. Kind of pesty on defense, the way it looks. Doing a nice job.
Cheyenne Hayes short-armed it. Come up empty. She got the pass, just couldn't convert it. They go inside. Now Will through her legs gives it up to number 34. That's Melissa Dugan. Dugan over to Sienna Klimpel. Klimpel with the missed shot, and there's another rebound for the 5'11" sophomore, Thea Johnson. Wide open look by Landsberg. Landsberg misses the three-point attempt. And here come the Mustangs again into the front court. Lanny Will going to pull up for three again. This time she's off the mark again, and there's Cheryl Hayes with the rebound for the Pirates. Pirates are running. Here's Landsberg again, giving it up to Cheryl Hayes. Cheryl's going to slow things down, goes back door to Mercedes Travis, and then we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against the Mustangs. It's going to go against number 4, Caitlin Ritter. That's Ritter's second personal foul. It's the fourth team foul called against the Mustangs, so the next team foul for the Mustangs will send the Pirates to the free throw line for the rest of the half. 24-20. Cheryl Hayes will trigger the inbounds. Gets it to Peyton Ron. Peyton Ron with a wide open look. Too hard as the ball is going to be last touched by the Mustangs. Had a great opportunity to take a dribble.
Yes. It's nice when your out-of-bounds plays are executed and give you that open look right at the basket. You got to capitalize on those, though.
Yep. Cheryl Hayes looking to trigger the inbounds. Gets it in, tries to get it into Thea Johnson, but good defense by the Mustangs prevents that from happening. Mustangs are fairly long, too.
They are. Great matchup here. I think if this game were taking place later in the year, I think there'd be a lot of hype around a game like this.
Yeah. Here's Cheryl Hayes posting up down low.
Nice move.
Puts
Nice
it up
step
off
through.
the glass and just kind of mishandled it. And now we're going to have a traveling call. Turnover number 2 of the quarter, number 4 of the game for the Mustangs. As the ball's turned back over to Tioga, Kennedy Keever right in front of the Surrey Mustang bench will inbound the basketball from one of our officials, Matt Cavernum, here tonight. Former player for the Williston Trinity Christian Cruise. Good feed, my goodness. Peyton Ron with the
Looky-loo.
feed and with the basket off the great assist by Cheryl Hayes. And now here's a blocking foul that's going to be called against Kennedy Keever. And the Pirates can't believe it. Keever thought she had position.
Block charge is a tough call
Yeah.
anytime. You're definitely not initiating the contact there, but you still need to be in legal guarding position, and retreating is not necessarily legal guarding position.
Yeah, here's a foul against the Lady Pirates. It's going to go against number 15, Cheryl Hayes. That's her second personal foul. Coming at the 3:30 mark. They say it's a shooting foul. Huh. I'd like to see the Game Day Media replay on that one. First free throw attempt by Melissa Dugan's off the mark, no good. Still looking for her first point of the night. As she goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line and knocks it down for the first point of her season. 3-point lead. Now we're having
Got that hand check that'll now become a free throw for the Pirates. 2 shots.
No, they go on the 5th. So fifth foul will send the Pirates to the free throw line to shoot 2 from here on out with 3:28 to go in the first half. Thea Johnson gets a couple of opportunities to increase her 4 points on the night. Get the Pirates within 1 if she can knock them both down. She misses the front end. She's 0 for 2 right now on the free throw line. As Ava Walleen checks in for McKenna Landsverk.
Anderson checks back in for Surrey.
Thea Johnson puts up the second one. That one's good. So Thea Johnson puts down the point for the Pirates, gets the Pirates within 2, 25-23 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. There's a steal. Cheryl Hayes, coast to coast, puts it up off the glass on the steal. Cheryl Hayes having a great second quarter, 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game, ties the game up at 25.
Crowd getting into it here for the Pirates. That's nice to hear.
Lanny Will for 3, good. Lanny Will knocks it down for a Tioga Ace Hardware 3-pointer. And now here's a pass that's broken up there by the Mustangs. That'll be a turnover against Tioga.
Another 3 going.
There's an offensive rebound by the Mustangs, tied up by Cheryl Hayes. And it'll be Pirate basketball on the possession clock.
Klimple coming back in for Surrey. She had a nice run in the first quarter.
Sure did. 2:34 remaining in the half. We'll have our Tioga Medical Center halftime report as we recap all the team and individual stats. Here's Thea Johnson. Didn't use the backboard and it cost her 2 points. Now here's another steal by Cheryl Hayes, and Hayes is going to stop with the left hand, puts it up, no good. Thea back with the basketball, and it's going to go out of bounds as the Pirates a little bit discombobulated.
That's a shot that I've been watching Cheryl after school before at the beginning of practice. I'm able to watch that. She's working with her left hand a lot. Not surprised to see her pull that out here in the first half of the first game of the year.
Mercedes Travis checking in for head coach Deb DeMole, replacing Peyton Raunt. As the Pirates defend against the Mustangs, down by 3. Micaiah Girding with the basketball and the dribble.
Micaiah obviously has some basketball in her background. Her mom, the former coach of the Minot State Beavers for a long, long run.
Yeah, got 2 Girding girls out here. Here's another, almost intercepted, but here's a nice defensive attempt, and now we're going to have a foul called against the Surrey Mustangs. I think they're going to whistle number 2, Cambry Girding.
84 feet away from the basket, and you're going to go shoot some free throws.
2 free throws. This is where that new rule comes into play is, you don't have those 7 fouls and 1-and-1s. You get 2 shots at it. And Cheryl Hayes, one of your better shooters for the Pirates at the free throw line. Toes the stripe, puts up the first one, and drops it through for another point for the Pirates. I was talking to one of our Tioga Pirate fans before we went on the air this evening, and Wally Fretland, longtime educator over at Towner, and got a granddaughter that plays on the Tioga Pirates team. And he mentioned that his son, who is working over in Saudi Arabia, is probably going to be tuning in and listening to our game on YouTube tonight. I thought that was kind of cool that somebody across the world, 8 hours ahead of us, going to be watching the game tonight.
I've spent some time in my life with Brady. Brady, if you're watching, it's good to have you on air.
28-27 as the Pirates get tied up, and that'll be a turnover counted against the Pirates. Their 4th of the quarter, 7th of the game. And with 28-27 scoreboard, the Pirates down by 1 as the Mustangs. We're going to trigger the inbounds pass. 1:18 to go. Here's a 3-point shot put up by the Mustangs. No good. Thea Johnson there for the rebound. DA Land LLC in Tioga, North Dakota, offering quality skid steer attachments, pet and farm supplies. Contact them in Tioga, North Dakota. Strong supporter of Pirate athletics. Got skid steer attachments. Hook them up to your Bobcat. Probably have to come out and dig out my driveway if we ever get some snow, Brody.
Well, I'm enjoying leaving my skid steer parked. It's been kind of nice. That's been sitting in the barn.
Here's a shot put up by the Mustangs, and again, here comes Cheryl Hayes, coast to coast, kicks it out. Nice feed as Travis missed the basket and has the ball taken away. That was a missed opportunity for Tioga.
This last couple minutes here, I feel like the Pirates are just trying to play too fast. And
Lanny Will has the ball
nice
blocked.
deflection there from Mercedes Travis.
And now here's a carrying the ball against the Lady Pirates, Cheryl Hayes. That turns the ball back over to the Mustangs with 23 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report. Shot clock is off as the Mustangs throw it into the bleachers for another turnover. That's turnover number 7 of the quarter, 9 of the game. Jordan Nissen, one of our officials today, goes over and asks Deb DeMole what she wants with looking at her watch. Ooh, almost went in. Here comes Ava Wallin. And then we're going to be bumped, and it'll send the Pirates to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. That foul whistle against number 34, Melissa Dugan.
It's almost like both teams want to make sure they end up with the last shot of the half here.
Ava Wallin possibly put the Pirates on top as they go into halftime locker room as she misses the front end. Pirates struggling from the line right now. Wallene still looking for her first point of the night. As the sophomore puts up the next one, that's nothing but the bottom of the net. So Wallene's on the books for the first point of the season. Ties the game up at 28-28. Here's a chance for the Pirates to get real aggressive as Lanny Will puts up the shot as the buzzer. And no foul, no basket as the buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard is the Pirates 28, the Mustangs 28. You're watching Game Day Media coverage here of the Pirates and Mustangs. We'll step aside, come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Pregame Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tioga's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tiogansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family-owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA.
And as we come back here to Pirate Court, it's time now for our Bank of Tioga halftime report as the Surrey Mustangs and the Tioga Pirates have played to a 28-28 tie after 2 quarters of play. The Mustangs held a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 22-15. Pirates outscoring the Mustangs 13-6 in the second quarter to take a 28-28 tied-up game to the locker room for both teams. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the Surrey Mustangs, they were 11 out of 33, shooting 30. What that would be?
33%.
33%. According to my Tioga High School former math educator, Brody Odekard, he can do it in his head. I need a calculator. 33% from the field for the Mustangs, 80% from the free throw line, 4 out of 5. They knocked down 2 3-pointers, committing 9 turnovers in that first half of play. And for the Pirates, they were 10 out of 26 from the field, shot 50% from the free throw line, 5 out of 10. They also had 2 3-pointers in the first half, and they also committed 9 first half turnovers. Individually for the Mustangs, they got 7 players in the scorebook. Leading the way is a sophomore, Lanning Will, with 12 points, 7 of those coming in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter to lead her Mustangs in double digits with 12 points here this evening so far. 5 points knocked down by Sienna Klimpel. 4 points put in by Micaiah Girding. 3 players with 2 points, Caitlin Ritter, Morgan Anderson, and Ava Keller. And rounding out the scoring for the Mustangs with 1 point, Melissa Dugan, for a total of 28 first half points. For the Pirates, leading the way is their sophomore, Cheryl Hayes, with 15 points, leading all scorers here tonight. She started out the first quarter with 6 points, exploded for 9 points in the second quarter to finish the half with 15 points. 5 points knocked in by Thea Johnson, 3 points on a 3-pointer by Mercedes Travis, 2 points each for Cheyenne Hayes and Peyton Ron, and Ava Wally and contributing 1 point for a total of 28 first half points for the Lady Pirates. Foul trouble for the Mustangs, Morgan Anderson, Caitlin Ritter, and Melissa Dugan, each with 2 personal fouls. And for the Pirates, Cheryl Hayes, the only one with more than 1 personal foul in the first half. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of the Surrey Mustangs and the Tioga Lady Pirates. We'll step aside, come back with more of our broadcast here on Game Day Media.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we come back to Pirate Court in Tioga, North Dakota, we're all tied up again here at 28-28. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Brody Odegaard. And as we look at the first half, Brody, anything that sticks out for you?
I just think it's two teams that are out there playing basketball. I wouldn't say there's a lot of execution going on, especially in the half-court sets. They're getting up and down the court, and I think if either team decides to settle down and take control of things, I think they'll be in good shape, and hopefully that's the team in white.
Yeah, 28-28. And this segment is going to be brought to you by The Porch, located over in Ray, North Dakota. Mandy Knox and her team, local coffee shop with a flavor for everyone over at The Porch in Ray, North Dakota. Located right on Highway 2 as you're going through Ray. Stop by and support The Porch.
My wife
in Ray, North Dakota. Yeah. Farmers Union Insurance, the Larson Vossen Agency, located up in Crosby, North Dakota, offering a variety of insurance services, including health, crop, farm, auto, commercial insurance. Contact Robbie or Chell at 701-965-6335 today. As we begin our Northwest Therapy Services start of the second half, McKenna Landsberg and the same starting five for the Pirates. Here is Ava Wallin off the glass, and the Pirates.
So that's a real nice set for the Lady Pirates. There's 3 posts in that set. There's another post that's on the bench that plays with them, and that could be real effective for them throughout the year.
I think this is the first lead for the Pirates that they've had all night, as number 34, Melissa Dugan, ties the game up with another bucket for the Mustangs.
Dangerous pass there across court.
Here's Wallin going in, hits the deck, and ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. That'll be a turnover against Tioga, as Wallin comes up with a little hitch in her giddy-up. Next door, across the street neighbor puts a lot of time on that driveway over at the Wallin household. Here's Laney Will. Offensive rebound by the Mustangs. They gave an open shot to number 4. That is Caitlin Ritter, and unsuccessful on that three-point play as well. Here's Cheyenne Hayes going cross court over to Landsberg. Kicks it back out. Landsberg gets it back wide open, too hard, as Cheyenne Hayes goes up with it again, and that one is no good as well. Ball's on the floor as the Pirates are fighting for the basketball. They get it back. Landsberg goes inside to Cheryl Hayes. Hayes goes to the paint, puts up the shot, and gets the roll here at Pirate Court.
Good job sticking with it by the Lady Pirates. Kind of got a little scrappy out here. Officials let them go a little bit.
Here's Laney Will with a dribble. Goes around the Pirates' Ava Wallin, almost thrown away by the Pirates, and now they have
3-on-2.
3-on-2. Here's Landsberg. Landsberg goes inside, and they didn't call over the back. Ball's on the deck, and my goodness, we are all over the place here.
The officials kind of let the last couple possessions go, and it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to turn out.
Pirates lead by 2 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, 32-30, as Laney Will comes into the front court with the left-hand dribble. Gives it up, goes cross court over to Dugan, pulls the trigger from 3, no good. Offensive putback blocked out of bounds by Cheyenne Hayes. Good defense by Cheyenne, the senior post player for the Pirates. And with 5:42 remaining, here is a shot put up and another missed opportunity for the Mustangs as Thea Johnson crosses the midcourt stripe. Cheyenne Hayes goes up strong, and then she gets called for the travel.
Made a nice cut to the basket. There wasn't a lot of trust there. She wasn't sure if she was going to get the pass slowed up a little bit. If she would have kept going, probably would have been a nice layup.
Here's Laney Will. Again with the left hand, stops, pops for 3, goes out of bounds, goes into the stage. And that'll be Pirate basketball. 5:17 to go, still a 2-point lead for the Pirates. They've outscored the Mustangs 4-2 here to start the third quarter.
Little half-court trap, half-court 1-2-2. Pirates go where you don't want to go with it. Can't get caught in the corners. We want to find the middle of the court.
Landsberg almost stepping in the blue section over there. Cross court over to sister Cheyenne, and Cheyenne converts it off the assist from her sister Cheryl. The Hayes sisters teaming up for that bucket for the Pirates. Here's Girding driving to the paint, puts it off the glass for an easy 2 points. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 4:42 remaining. Pirates hold a 2-point lead, 34-32. This is a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, my name's Randy Peterson alongside of Brody Odegaard. One that gives us a chance to thank TechNex Solutions in Tioga, North Dakota. TechNex Solutions offering measurement of oil and gas equipment in the Bakken. Get a hold of Jason at technexsolutions.com or call him at 701-641-0647. That's TechNex Solutions, located here in Tioga, North Dakota. Another sponsor for GameDay Media. Here's a heave down to Cheyenne Hayes. And Cheyenne gives it up to Cheryl.
Full court pressure plays into the Lady Pirates' advantage. Nice move by Cheryl coming back to the middle of the lane, but now Surrey has an opportunity to hit the long ball.
Good hustle on a nice out-of-bounds play. I think that was kind of designed. If looks in a good hustle with Cheryl coming down the middle of the lane and getting a good look at the basket. Here's Girding from the left elbow. Too hard is Cheryl again. With the rebound, she got a wide open Landsberg. Landsberg needs to retrieve it. Does just that. Gives it up to Peyton Ron. Cross court pass goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover against Tioga.
Had the right idea. Just got to work on the execution. I noticed the Pirates in the last time out were talking about their help side defense, and I'm curious to see what they're going to change here, because it looked like they want to eliminate some of their help, because then they're kicking off of it. So
4-point lead for the Pirates as Dugan comes into the front court. Ron with the defense, but she's going to get whistled for the foul. Peyton Ron picks up her first personal foul. We got Dallas Hansen, the former coach from Divide County, listening in from Green Bay tonight. Glad to have you on the GameDay Media, Dallas, and thanks for the see you soon next week. First one is missed by Dugan, second one is good.
is that the Chiefs? Is that at Green Bay this week? Is that who that is?
Might be. It's got to be. He's a big-time Chiefs fan. Yeah, he's got a podcast up there called Swim Lessons. Swim Lessons. Did an interview with Paul Allen. There's a three-pointer by Laney Will.
Yeah, Dallas has had several good podcast episodes. Kudos to you, Dallas. Keep up the good work.
Interviewed Paul Allen, the voice of the Minnesota Vikings here not too long ago. I don't know how he gets those ins, but he must know somebody that knows somebody.
I think he's good at his trade. He's very relentless and works hard at it.
36-36. Cheryl Hayes goes to the free throw line to try her efforts with 2 free throw attempts. She's good on the first one. 20
Johnson.
points right now as Cambry Johnson will check in, the 6-foot freshman for head coach Deb DeMoe. We'll have to see if GameDay Media can't get on swim lessons, Dallas, someday down the road. 38-36. You can find swim lessons on Spotify and YouTube, I believe. And Here is the Mustangs with a nice shot from the paint. Klimpel again puts it down for 2.
Good movement in their offense, good motion, and that is exactly what the Lady Pirates were talking about in that last time out, is when the help defense come, they kick and they attack off the kick, just like the Lady Pirates did right there.
Travis gives it up to the freshman, Cambry Johnson. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. 38-38. Both teams have scored 10 points here in the third quarter. It seems a little bit slower this third quarter for some reason. I don't know. There's another shot put up by Ava Keller, and Keller puts it down for the bucket. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor with 2:30 remaining. It's a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll step aside, come back. You're listening to Game Day Media coverage. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Brody Odegaard.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
As we come back out of that timeout, this segment is brought to you by Hidden Beauty Salon and Spas, located on Main Street in Tioga, North Dakota. Jessica Nygaard and her team at Hidden Beauty. Find them on Facebook at Hidden Beauty, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Also want to thank Cornhole, 701 Cornhole Company, located down in Mandan, North Dakota. Brad Anderson, Stanley alumni, Stanley Blue Jay, and got a company called 701 Cornhole Company, making customized cornhole sets, and they'd look pretty good under the Christmas tree. Get a hold of them at their website at 701cornholecompany.com. Pirates with the basketball, trailing by 2, 40-38. Tight game here tonight between this Region 4 matchup. Inside pass to Thea Johnson, fakes, gets it back out to Peyton Ron. Now they give it up to Cheryl Hayes. Step back 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Hayes runs down the rebound for the Pirates. Now kicks it over to Cambry Johnson. Johnson goes up with her first bucket of the game and her first point of the 2023-24 season. Here's Lainey Will. Nice pass blocked by Mercedes Travis. As the Pirates come back into the front court trying to take the lead with 1:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Thea Johnson, step back 3, good. Thea Johnson with a three-pointer. It's a Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. Pirates with a 3-point lead. Now we're going to have a maul on the far sideline by Thea Johnson.
I think we coached that in football.
Yeah, she, well, with 1.5 minutes to go, you can probably be a little bit more aggressive, on defense, and somebody's going to slow down and you try to slow the momentum a little bit. You got 2 more fouls to actually burn, and I think that's players have got to figure that out as well as probably coaches, and kind of do a little strategic planning when it comes to that sort of thing.
We've watched this entire game so far, and fouls have been a non-issue, and I think that's because everybody's thinking about it a lot, and we've probably overcoached it a little bit maybe. Maybe it truly will speed up the pace of the game.
Here is a foul as Cambry Johnson goes to the hard to the basket, and on the shot she's going to be fouled as Matt Cavernum is going to whistle the foul against number 34. That is Melissa Dugan picking up her third personal foul to send Cambry, the freshman, to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I think Cambry could make a career out of it if she can get in that kind of position, put that one dribble on the floor going to the basket. There's not many people that are going to be able to stop her at the rim.
Cambry misses the first one, toes the stripe for the second one, and doesn't get the roll here on her home court. Missed them both. As we're under a minute to play here, Lainey Will goes out over to Klimpel, and Klimpel tips, and the Pirates have the basketball, and then we're going to get tied up, and it will stay with the Mustangs.
Good recovery. Those long arms come in handy. A lot of length out there for the Pirates.
Very long, very long. One of the bigger teams that I can remember. And there is a shooting foul that's going to be whistled against the Pirates.
The backcourt right now consists of Kennedy Keever and Mercedes Travis, and even the two of them are very long individuals. They're long-armed, and I defensively, the different options that Coach DeMoa is going to have available to her throughout the year is going to be impressive.
First free throw is converted by Klimpel, now with 8 points on the evening. As the officials are now coming back over to the scorer's bench, as they were kind of wondering who that foul was going to be whistled against. Okay, so it is Cambry Johnson with her second foul. Will take a foul away from Mercedes Travis. As the second foul, free throw is no good. As the ball goes out of bounds.
Ooh. Pirates are getting away with one here. Did a nice job. Surrey player did a nice job tipping that in, but she tipped it off of Cambry's leg. Official wasn't in position to see that.
And there's a Guster. Ron Haberle still not satisfied with the decision that the refs had and can't believe it.
He was sidetracked by it. We had a little scoreboard issue going on. He was worried about that and was surprised that it wasn't their ball because he saw the same thing I did, I think.
Yeah. Oh, here's a hack from behind against number 12. That was definitely a foul. Ava Keller picking up her second personal foul. And it'll be a shooting foul.
Not sure why that's a shooting foul. There it's not. They're going to take it underneath.
Yeah, okay. New way of doing things for the officials too, I guess. Here's Cambry Johnson getting the inbound pass, goes hard to the basket, puts up the shot. And it's going to be a shooting foul. Yes. Foul's whistle against number 34. That'll be her fourth personal foul. And it'll be Cambry Johnson going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Two officials that might have had a differing opinion on that. We're able to see that here on the replay, and it kind of looks like our fans here seated to the left of me might be right in their discouragement with that call.
Boy, another missed free throw by Cambry Johnson. She's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Oh, now there's a block.
There's the makeup call for it. It seems like it happens.
Kennedy Keever is going to pick up the foul. 43-41 with 16 and a half seconds to go.
That's good defense
in the third quarter.
Good defense both ways.
Still not a shooting situation, so it'll be the Pirates with a 2-point lead, 43-41. Mustangs with it. Laney will pull the trigger from three, rattles the rim in and out, no good. The ball's on the floor again, and it's going to be given up. And it's going to be last touch by the Mustangs. My goodness. 6.3 seconds to go. They got to go, Cheryl. Pulls the trigger from half court off the backboard as the buzzer sounds in the third quarter of play. Your score at the end of 3. On your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it is the Tioga Lady Pirates 43, the Surrey Mustangs 41. You're watching game day coverage of the Mustangs and the Lady Pirates here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
As we come back for the start of our Northwest Therapy Services start of the fourth quarter, the Pirates with a 43-41 lead outscored the Mustangs 15-13 in that third quarter. This segment is brought to you by Kyle Hansen, your local Thrivent advisor, financial advisor located over in Stanley, North Dakota. Get a hold of Kyle at 701-628-2394 for all your financial planning needs. Becky Gettle and at Thrivent along with Kyle Hansen, your Thrivent advisors. Here's an in pass to Thea Johnson. Now Landsberg with the dribble. Goes to the paint, off the glass, no good. Ball's on the last touch by Thea Johnson and out of bounds.
Spacing and learning to play together. And early in the season, that's going to be a challenge. These are things that you can correct as a coach throughout the season.
There's a foul against Thea Johnson. She better watch out. You can't be showing up the officials.
Yeah, that wasn't a good look there.
Yeah.
She's gotten away with a lot of physical play throughout this game, even
hand checks and aggressive. You like to see the aggressiveness, right? And
you do. And we had a possession here a couple trips back where her and the Keller girl for Surrey were matched up against each other, and they're very similar to each other.
Micaiah Girding puts down the shot. She's got 8 points on the night, ties the game up. There's a ball going through the arms of Thea Johnson. Turnover by the Pirates with 7:03 remaining in the contest. It is Lainey Will. There's a poke check. They just crossed the midcourt stripe just in time as Dugan goes to the paint. Now stops, kicks it out to Will. Will pulls up for three. Can't leave her alone.
A little bit of space is all she needs.
She's got 18 points, and now here's another
give it right
steal.
back to him.
Another chance. Nice pass down low to number 4, and Ritter puts it in for 2. And there's a timeout. 6:33 to go. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll come back.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
As we come back, this segment is brought to you by the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club located up in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Strong supporter of Rancher Athletics and everything that they do up there in Powers Lake. Glad to have them coming on board this week as a sponsor for GameDay Media. Overplaying. Here is Thea Johnson. Push off and gets her shot blocked. Good defense by the Mustangs. Lainey Will's going to be left all alone again. I don't think you can do that. Will lighten it up with 2 3-pointers the last 2 times she's touched the ball. It's up to an 8-point lead. And there is Mercedes Travis.
Mental breakdowns here for the Lady Pirates. Surrey's doing a nice job attacking the basket. Good job again there. Number 34, Melissa Dugan, going to the line, shooting 2.
Foul's going to be whistled against Mercedes Travis. That'll be her second personal foul. As Travis picks up the foul on the shot, sends Dugan to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one's up and in. Pretty good foul shooting team, this Surrey Mustangs. 6 out of 9 from the free throw line through the third quarter. Second one is away, and that one's good as well. Mercedes Travis with a step back three attempt. Off the back iron, no good. Good box out by the Mustangs. Girding just in time picks up the basketball off the dribble. Gives it up to Ritter, now over to Dugan again. Dugan goes inside to Girding, has the ball swiped away. Turnover by the Mustangs.
Yeah, Cheryl kind of pulled the seat out from her on that one. She baited a pass into the post.
Cross-court pass to Travis, now back at the top of the key to Landsberg. Right side to Travis. Pirates not moving. Standing around. Oh, my goodness. And there's an offensive foul called against Cheryl Hayes. That was obvious. That's the third personal foul against Cheryl.
Pirates need to settle in right now, and Surrey's feeling like they need to keep attacking.
My guess is they'll try to do just that. As Dugan crosses the half-court stripe, takes Travis to the paint, puts it off the glass for two more. Pirates not moving their feet for sure. They're letting players go right around them, and now they throw the ball out of bounds. Another turnover. Pirates are rattled. Down by 10. Been outscored 14-2 here in the fourth quarter. Coach DeMoe from the Tioga Pirates looking to try to find a combination that settle things down. They're down by 10, 55-45.
And that's really what it is at this point, is trying to find the combinations that work well together.
Here's Ritter giving the ball up to Dugan again. And now we're going to have a foul call against Ava Wallin. Wallin picks up her first foul of the game. That's the fourth team foul, so the next one will send the Mustangs to the free throw line for the 2 free throws every time there is a foul against the Pirates. Ritter triggers the inbounds, and great job by Cheryl Hayes and preventing an easy layup as Cambry Johnson will check in for Deb DeMoe replacing Cheryl Hayes. 55-45, 4:27 remaining. Left all alone, Dugan puts it in. Oh no, that is Girding.
Girding.
Puts it in for an easy two. Girding almost stole the inbounds pass as the Pirates getting sloppy, and there's a timeout on the floor.
Short one.
Short timeout. You're listening to the Mustangs and the Tioga Pirates. After this timeout, we'll come back with more coverage here on GameDay Media.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shop Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
As we come out of the timeout, this segment is going to be brought to you by Prairie Ford, located in Stanley, North Dakota. Matt Evans and his team over at Prairie Ford offering great service and great vehicles to the best of their ability over at Prairie Ford in Stanley, North Dakota. You can buy yourself a new Ford, put it under the Christmas tree. Visit Prairie Motors over in Stanley, North Dakota. 57-45, Pirates trail by 12 as Wallin trips over the line, loses her balance, turnover by the Pirates. Here is Lainey Will, blocked by Thea Johnson, but the ball lands in the hands of Girding. Ball given up to number 10, Morgan Anderson. Probably going to soak a little time off the shot clock. I don't know if they're going to keep the pressure going here or not, but here's Girding. Girding with it, goes out on top to Lainey Will. Looked like she got away with a travel. Here's a three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound, comes out to the Mustangs, and the ball's on the deck, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession error will stay with the Mustangs.
Impressed with the conditioning of the Mustangs here. They're doing a nice job keeping their intensity high. The physicalness of the game is definitely in favor of Surrey at this point.
You bet. Here is Lainey Will again. You got to know where she's at. She puts down another three-pointer, third of the quarter. Tioga Ace Hardware, three-pointer. Here's a nice pass over to Thea Johnson, and Johnson gets the easy bucket. But There's going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It's the Mustangs 60, the Pirates 47. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
Based Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
At Surrey Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit surrisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Getting a little bit of chippiness out there, it seems like, as we have a hard foul as Ava Wallin is.
No, she banged
her head
off the court there pretty hard.
And we're going to have a shooting foul that's going to be whistled against number 22, Thea Johnson, with her 4th personal foul. It sends number 10, Morgan Anderson, to the free throw line to shoot a pair. As, I don't know, Ava Wallin is... First one by Melissa is good. Morgan, excuse me.
Morgan Anderson, yep.
61-47 with 3:23 remaining. Second one is off the mark, but the long rebound is run down by the Mustangs. Pirates getting out hustled, getting outplayed here in the 4th quarter. 61-47. Dugan with the basketball, guarded there by Johnson, Cambry. Dugan gets it back as Cambry, the 6-foot freshman, puts pressure on the point guard.
This is a tough spot now for the Pirates because you know you need to get out and put the pressure on, but that's what Surrey wants because they're looking to attack, and a little bit of space is all they need.
There's a nice pick and roll by number 23, Micaiah Girding. Nice feed, finding her under the paint. Puts it in for 2 more. Here. As that shot is missed by the Pirates. Here is Girding again, going coast to coast for 2 more. Right now, the Pirates don't have an answer for the Mustangs with 2:20 remaining. Cheryl Hayes is going to put up a deep 3-pointer that is off the mark. And
very, very well played here by Surrey.
Yeah.
Taking care of the basketball, got the little weave action going on up top.
Keever.
Good job there by Kennedy to step out on the front side of it.
Oh.
Ends up causing
Gets
a
to be
held
kind of
ball.
physical. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Pirates. And I think the time is more important for head coach Ron Aberle than it is the basket, as they're up by 18 with under 2 minutes to play. And it's going to be Brooke Vockel checking in for head coach Deb DeMoe. And Vockel's figuring out who she should come in for. And it's going to be Peyton Run, I guess, that comes out of the game. Here is Cheryl Hayes putting up a 3-pointer again, and that was too deep. As we're having players hit the deck, and Laney Will. Oh, there's a lot of physical play as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Mustang basketball.
Not exactly sure what happened there. I think we kind of had 2 players tied up. Kennedy had the ball in her hands probably and was out of bounds, so therefore it goes.
There's
to
a steal
Surrey.
by Keever, giving it up to Cheryl Hayes, and then we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Tioga Pirates with a minute 36 remaining. No, it'll stay with the Pirates as Cambry Johnson will inbound the basketball. Here is Cambry with the turnaround shot just outside the free throw line, puts it down for a second field goal of the night. There's the ball off the knee of number 12. That is Ava Keller with another turnover for the Mustangs, but with a minute 24 remaining. It's a 65-49 game. Over to Cambry Johnson, drives to the basket off the glass. Count the basket for Cambry.
Chance for an and one.
And it's going to be a foul call against number 32, Sienna Klimpel, with her first personal foul. It's a first team foul, but it'll be an and one opportunity for Cambry Johnson with a minute 15 remaining, as Kaya Sparks will check in for the Pirates, replacing Cheryl Hayes, as Johnson misses another free throw. And now we're going to have a foul call against the Lady Pirates. Going to go against Brooke Vackel. Vackel picking up her first foul of the game. And it will send number 32, Sienna Klimpel, to the free throw line to shoot two. Chance to hit double digits if she can convert both. 14-point lead, 65-51 as she gets the roll here at Pirate Court with the first free throw. For the first game, the Surrey Mustangs looked pretty good tonight.
They did. They executed well all game long. I feel like they're obviously well conditioned.
Yeah.
Aggressive with the basketball. Defensively, they do a nice job. I thought the Lady Pirates rebounded actually pretty well tonight. I just think Pirates were out of sync a little bit. Got going a little bit too fast. Try and do a little bit too much sometimes.
Laney Will, definitely a player to watch this season for the Mustangs. So they lost 4 starters off of last year's team. And there's a shot put up by Dugan. Everything is going right for the Mustangs right now. Cambry Johnson finds a wide open Kaya Sparks for her first 2 points of the game. Good find by
Nice pass from
Cambry Johnson. 20 seconds to go, and Coach Ron Aberle tells him to slow down.
I think your pregame comments with Coach Aberle, I think it really hit the nail on the head. These girls have played a lot of basketball. You can tell that they're very comfortable on the court. New members on their team, but they played very well tonight and earned that win.
That's the final score as the buzzer sounds. 68-53, a 15-point win by the Surrey Mustangs. Exploding for 17 points, 27 points in the second quarter, or the final quarter, to take a lead, 68-53. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our D&L Paraffin postgame show after this timeout.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety.
For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we come back to the DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got the winning head coach Ron Aberle with me from the Surrey Mustangs, and despite having a 28-28 tied up game at half, you guys exploded in the fourth quarter with 27 fourth quarter points to come away with a, according to my Tioga High School math, what is that, 15-point victory over the Tioga Pirates tonight, and great fourth quarter.
Yeah. You know, we got off to a great start that first quarter, and our pressure really affected them. And then we kind of had a letdown the second quarter and only had a basket or so. And we talked about that at halftime. We got to come back and get where we were in the first quarter. And what's amazing about scoring 27 points in the fourth quarter is we full court press practically the whole game. Yeah. And they had enough energy to put up that many points. That's a great team effort. So.
Well, you know, you said during our pregame show that you guys do a lot of camps at the school and you go elsewhere with your team, and kind of paid off tonight, I think, as the opening game for the Mustangs with a 15-point victory tonight over the Pirates. Never played the Pirates here at Tioga Court before, and you know, they put up a good fight, but you were the better team tonight.
Yeah, you know, we didn't know where we were going to be before the game. We kind of scaled our playbook back because we were struggling a little bit, and we simplified things, and they just came out and worked with what we had, and they just did a super job tonight.
One of the reasons that you did have that explosion of points was the Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Lainey Will. What a game she had. She exploded. I mean, she had 24 points according to my unofficial books with three three-pointers in the fourth quarter, and she kind of set the tone for your Mustangs tonight.
Yeah, and you know, she was pressing the whole game, and she had legs left that she could do that in the fourth quarter, and she's that type of player. And plus, we put it on her to bring the ball up against the press. So she's just a worker and has another gear above everybody. So.
You've been listening on our DNL Paraffin postgame show, the winning head coach of the Surrey Mustangs, Ron Aberle. And when we come back after this timeout, we'll put our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game on the headset. That'll be Lainey Will after this 1-minute timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Pregame Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tioga's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tiogasinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
And as we come back to the DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That is Lainey Will, the sophomore for the Surrey Mustangs. And Lainey, one of the reasons that the Mustangs come out on top is that I had you down for 3 three-pointers in the fourth quarter. You got like an extra gear and a lot in the tank yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you know, with the team that you had, you must have played a lot of basketball in the off season, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I play mainly AAU, and I just do a lot of off-season training.
Okay, so do you play volleyball as well, or
no?
You concentrate on basketball. Great. Well, as a sophomore, you only stand 5'4", but you were all over the floor tonight, and I just thought you played a great game, and that's one of the reasons that we named you as our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. And you know, you guys got a lot going for you, and I think you got a lot to be proud of in your first game here this year. And what's in store for the Mustangs later on?
Well, I think we're just going to mainly be able to work together as a team and accomplish and win more games.
Okay.
That we might come up as like underdogs, but then we might just pull through.
Well, you're going to be a team to be contending with. I don't know that anybody needs to overlook you guys because I think you guys got something special going on over at Surrey.
Yes.
You've been listening to our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Lainey Will, a sophomore for the Surrey Mustangs, finishing the game with 24 points on the night tonight. Congratulations to Lainey. You're our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game.
Thank you.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day. And as we come back to the D&L Paraffin postgame show to wrap up our coverage here tonight from Pirate Court, it was the Lady Pirates falling to the Surrey Mustangs by a final score of 68-53. And Brody, we were talking off camera a little bit, but this is a first game of the year, kind of the first game jitters for both teams, but the better team tonight was the Surrey Mustangs.
I was completely impressed the way Surrey came out and how aggressive they were. I felt like the Lady Pirates were trying to be aggressive, but at times we got out of control with it. And I think we're going to settle in. I think Tioga will be just fine. Surrey looks like they could be a dangerous team this year.
Yeah, they've got some special players, including our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the game, Lainey Will, and she finished the night with 24 points tonight. And hats off to the team tonight. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the better team tonight, but there's a little bit of work left to do for the Tioga Pirates for sure.
It's a long season. You have 19 games in your regular season, and then you get to the season that matters. So,
well, it's good to have games like this to see where you're at, see where you need to improve on, and things of that nature. But next week finds us going over to Ray, North Dakota a couple times next week. It'll be the Ray Jays taking on the Tioga Lady Pirates. No, the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers on Tuesday, December 5th, as the Ranchers will try to look for their first win against the Ray Jays next week on Tuesday, the 5th of December. And then we'll have our first boys basketball game with the Ray Jays hosting the Tioga Pirates on December 8th, next Friday next week is what I'm trying to say. And if I can quit tripping over my tongue here, we'll be all right. But this is our final game of the week. This week we had 3 of them. You can go back and check us out on GameDay Media. All of our games are archived. You can subscribe at no cost to our coverage, enable all the notifications, and you'll get notified every time we get on the air. And I want to thank you, Brody, for coming alongside of us tonight and helping us with the broadcast.
Hey, thank you guys very much for having me, but even more so, thank you guys for what you're doing for Northwest North Dakota. All these sponsors that are on board helping you guys out, big kudos to you guys, because these kids really do appreciate this. They spend a lot of time. They go back and watch these productions, and you guys are doing a great job. We know that you're growing, and as you grow, you're learning. This is a good experience for me with you too, so I appreciate you guys.
Well, you did a great job, and maybe someday if my voice gives out on me, we might have to have somebody else with the headset. But appreciate Brody Odegaard, the Tioga High School principal, coming alongside of Game Day Media here this evening. Final score here from Tioga. It was the Surrey Mustangs taking home a 15-point victory over the Tioga Pirates, 68-53. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make these games possible, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Brody Odegaard, my production team this evening. On the cameras, James Myers, my executive producer, David Peterson. Until next Tuesday, check in with Game Day Media next Tuesday on the 5th of December when the Ranchers will travel over to Ray to take on the Ray Jays in girls basketball action. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Flag Family Media.